And welcome to another live stream watch long reaction. Tonight we are watching and reacting to Seattle Sounders FC versus LAFC in the 2023 MLS Cup Playoffs Western Conference Semifinal. Winner hosts Houston on Saturday night. Next week, a week from tonight, they host the winner in the Western Conference Final. Or the winner hosts Houston in the Western Conference Final. Will LAFC pipe Seattle like we think they will? Will Seattle somehow have their last stand go on another round? Or their big stars' last stand, I should say. Ladero's last stand. Ruidíaz's last stand, who are barely playing, but, you know, it's still those two guys' last stand. We shall see how this game goes. How we doing, Mile High? Two halves to know who our Final Four are in MLS this year and to know who will move as this season goes. What's your score prediction? 3-1 LAFC. I think Seattle's getting piped. I just don't see Seattle doing much more than... I don't care it's in Seattle. I really don't. I think Seattle sucks this year. I do. I think, compared to LAFC, I should say, Seattle should have had Dallas bent over a barrel, and that tie didn't go that dominantly. And Seattle, or LAFC, did dominate Vancouver, who were a better team this year. So to me, I think LAFC should be fine. I think they should easily win this game. "22 minutes to kickoff." You kidding me? So basically 9 o'clock. Sui says Seattle wins. We'll see. So basically the game's going to kick off at 9 o'clock. Isaiah says, I want to see Olivia Rodrigo in July. I don't blame you. That should be a fun show. Just coming to Denver this year. Nice. Starting 11s are as follows. Stefan Fry, the back four of Alex Roldan, Yeimar, Gomez Andrade, Jackson Reagan, Nuhu Tolo. The midfield two, João Paulo and Josh Atencio, Leo Chu, Albert Rusnak, Christian Roldan, the attacking midfielders, Jordan Morris, the striker. And then for LAFC, Maxime Crépeau, Ryan Hollingshead, Jesus Murillo, Giorgio Chiellini, Diego Palacios. The front three, or the midfield three, of Timothy Tillman, Ilie Sanchez, Kellen Acosta. And then we got Christian Oliveira, Denny Bouanga, and Carlos Vela up top. Timothy Tillman in the midfield, though. Okay. All right. Ravens suck, says Mile High. Ravens are winning, though. Just because they're winning don't mean we like them. I don't like the Ravens. I didn't like them when Flacco was there. I've never really liked the Ravens. The Patriots and Ravens have a history against each other. So, there's your answer. Like, Patriots-Ravens was like a low-key rivalry back in the early to mid-2010s. Like, it was a low-key rivalry. And I still haven't gotten over that being not a rivalry anymore. So, I don't like the Ravens. Like, I don't know if y'all remember. But Patriots-Ravens was a damn real rivalry. Bouanga's the perfect option to take most of Vela's load, kind of what LeBron wanted with Davis, a great number one. You know what? Since we got 20 minutes, give me a couple of seconds. Talk amongst yourself, but give me a couple of minutes because you know what? Might as well. got like 20 minutes. I'm gonna make a couple of sandwiches. I'm kind of getting hungry. Might as well. And we got 20 minutes till kickoff, and I ain't got much to say. I think LAFC are going to pipe Seattle. Give me a couple of minutes. I'll be back. If I could teleport it to you, I would. But since I'll be back. I didn't realize this game would start at 9 o'clock. It said 8:30. And it's going to kick off at 9 o'clock, pretty much. Why? Why say 8:30 when it's really going to kick off at 9 o'clock? This game's not even on Fox. What are you doing? So that you can't even blame Fox this time. So there you go. Sit tight. I'll be back. Yeah, I told you it wouldn't take me long. But since we got time, fumble, Ravens D recovers. That's pretty funny. No, it's not funny for you. It's funny to me. Because I ate Sonic when I had a damn flu and it didn't give me constipation or bubble guts. Weird. Having Sonic for dinner. Nah, blame MLS. I'm going to watch the Ravens till then. Blame MLS, true. Oof, muddle and apple. I can't eat Sonic food. Tenders, fries, and a strawberry shake. That sounds good. Got sick from it, said no more. It's funny. I had the damn flu, and y'all have problems with Sonic, but me, I had the flu, and I had no problems. Or whatever the fuck that was a couple of months ago. Weird. I am legitimately Superman then. That's my explanation. That would be cool. 10-3 Ravens right now. I'm legitimately Superman then. Chargers are just a sad franchise. I agree. I agree. The Chargers are the worst. And now no charges, no. And now no charges, no. It sucks. I wish the Chargers were good. The Chargers wasted Doug Flutie, Drew Brees, and Phillip Rivers, and now they're about to waste Justin Herbert. Hell, they wasted Dan Fouts. Raiders were leading against the Chiefs 14-0, and Raiders go conservative. It just got worse and worse, and Raiders season is over. Well, I mean, people said that. Didn't they say that during Bisaccia's season? At some point that the Raiders season was over and they still made the playoffs? Nice. Stefan Fry walked in with a Kraken sweater on. Nice. I respect it. If I was at an NFL playoff game, would y'all watch it? Yeah. I would watch a vlog or whatever you were doing with it. Houston's going to go to Seattle or LA on the 2nd. They wear black and gold. I didn't see the game, but I heard about it. That'll do. All right, we back. And this time, we ready to go. All right. A mayonnaise sandwich. I know. White as all hell. I know. That would be cool. If I'm just streaming the playoff game in general, that would be cool. Again, starting 11s for Seattle. In goal, Stefan Fry. Back four, Nuhu Tolo, Jackson Reagan, Yamar Gomez Andrade, Alex Roldan, Josh Atencio, João Paulo, Leo Chu, Albert Rusnak, Christian Roldan, and Jordan Morris up top. For LAFC, we got Maxime Crepeau, Ryan Hollingshead, Jesus Murillo, Giorgio Chiellini, Diego Palacios. The midfield three of Timothy Tillman, Ilie Sanchez, Kelvin Acosta, Christian Oliveira, Denny Bouanga, and Carlos Vela. I think LAFC will win and they'll lose to Houston because I'm rooting for the Dynamo. You don't root for somebody because you want them to lose. Or you're rooting for somebody, so you're going to say they're going to lose. You don't make your predictions that way. Trust me, I've done that a couple of times. It never pans out. So, the winner of this game will host Houston next weekend. And, of course, we have Cincinnati and Columbus. Saludos, amigo. But I think LAFC, they should win this game by a good bit. I don't think there's even a question about it. Teams are about to walk out. We'll be ready to go. LAFC's winning the cup again. Los Reyes del Fútbol. Well, I mean, Seattle sucks right now. They're fraudulent. Unbeaten in 19 consecutive home playoff matches. Longest streak in MLS Cup playoff history. Or tied for it. But I think that's going to change tonight. Why? Because Seattle is fraudulent right now. They're absolutely fraudulent. They should have beat the ever-loving shit out of Dallas, and they did not. And the LAFC beat a way better team than Dallas and beat the shit out of them over 2 games. They've been off a bit longer, but you know what? I think LAFC should still pipe Seattle. I have a good feeling about it. And I hope they do. I want to see Seattle fail. I want to see Seattle fail. I guarantee you, Toronto FC fans, I won't say them all, but I guarantee you there's some TFC fans who hate Seattle with a passion. I'm one of them. I'd say Toronto's probably the fan base that hates Seattle about, I wouldn't say as much as Portland, But we're definitely probably the next highest fan base that hates Seattle. It's Portland and Toronto, and then Vancouver, because honestly, I don't think they give a shit, to be honest. At least not like freaking Portland does. Because again, here's the funny part. Vancouver is the redheaded stepchild of both the 401 Derby and the Cascadia Cup. They have no home. They have no home. Like, yeah, they're part of the Canadian triumvirate, but nobody cares. And they're part of the Cascadia triumvirate, but again, nobody cares. LAFC doesn't seem to be bothered by time off. We didn't play for 3 weeks and beat Juarez 7-1. Exactly. LAFC had 3 weeks off and beat the shit out of Juarez, and Juarez has been somewhat good this year. Because didn't they start to fall off? But for a while, they were really good. So I think there's something to say about that. And Seattle's not as good as Juarez was when Juarez was hot. How we doing, Mile High? Welcome back. New York Red Bull ticket package has a messy clause. Will Toronto FC copy it? No, because they want their money. They won't sell any season tickets if they don't allow the Miami game to be part of the package. See, that's the thing, because nobody would want to buy Toronto FC season tickets if Miami wasn't part of it. Unless you're a fool. Unless you're a mark. See, all I got to do is pay freaking, whatever season pass is a month. Or, well, yearly, but that's still probably less than the season ticket package. You got to be a mark. I still pay less to watch every Toronto game than somebody pays season tickets wise. So maybe I'm a mark too. I don't know, but I would say that I still make profit. At least this year. But we got the second game today. 90 minutes, maybe more, to a conference final. Second game about to start. LAFC and Seattle packing some history and some scrappy matches versus each other this year. Yeah, Seattle and LAFC have become a low-key rivalry very quickly. I wouldn't say low-key, but it's if Kansas City, Houston has been a rivalry for a while thanks to playoff matches, Seattle and LAFC is the recent one. So the Western Conference Final will be an old head versus a newer team. The Eastern Conference Final is going to be hell is real. So a derby and a matchup of eras. Let's put it like that. LA has rivalries with both Cascadia teams. That's true. Or USA Cascadia teams. I think they're about to have one with a rivalry with Vancouver, though. Did you not see how that second game ended? I think there's about to be a rivalry versus LAFC. Like that first game at BC Place for LA versus Vancouver next year is going to be something. And if it is a Champions Cup tie again, oh boy. Oh boy. It's going to be something. Like, that might have just started a rivalry. I'm not going to lie. Game about to start. LAFC in black. Yes. You got it. LAFC in black. Seattle in their rave green. This could be Seattle's last game with their current old crest. And definitely their last time wearing this rave green kit. Which I won't miss it. I won't miss the tire tread kit because it was ugly. I won't miss it. 19 seconds in. Well, they got to lose, though. Underway. That's why I said could. Nil, 0-0. 1 minute in. One minute in. Fry to clear. You think Leon could beat Urawa in the Club World Cup? I don't. They could, but not right. I wouldn't favor them right now. Timothy Tillman. They could still if they play their best. Like if they hit another level, like, oh, Club World Cup means a lot. We got to hit another level. Then they could, but I just don't see it. MLS Cup or Stanley Cup playoffs. I love both. I don't think I can say anything bad about either. Shot, save. Good tackle. That'll be cleared. And LAFC pulling it out at midfield. Free kick. By the way, the referee is Ted Uncle tonight, so that's going to be a good one. The center ref is Ted Uncle. I don't like that. LAFC playing forward. Rank the 4 major American sports playoffs. Stanley Cup, number 1. MLB, NBA, NFL. I think the NBA playoffs are better than the NFL playoffs. I think Major League Baseball is second. I love the MLB playoffs. I do. Even when my team gets eliminated, I still can't stop watching. Just like this year. When the Jays got eliminated, I still had the Braves. But when the Braves got eliminated, I still watched the Diamondbacks beat the Phillies, and I still watched the Astros, Rangers, and I still watched the World Series. So, 4 minutes. Who do you think wins this one? LAFC. I'd be surprised if they don't. Very surprised. Here comes Seattle. Jordan Morris. Saved by Crépeau. Perfect. But again. Who thought it would be a good idea to start Chiellini? I think it might end up being a half flick moment, but respect Giorgio Chiellini. He is older, though. But Steve Cherundolo has made some head-scratching decisions this year during big games. That may be another one of them. Hey, at least he didn't start Sergei Palencia at the back. The guy who got him burned against Monterrey twice and got him eliminated. Morris easily getting by him. I can't believe it, though, I gotta say. Jordan Morris, I didn't think he was that fast. So that just shows you how slow Chiellini's become. I'll admit that. Playing forward, Chiellini. Yeah, Chiellini might have became very slow. I'm not going to lie. Vela. Chiellini's getting old. You hate to see it. Sixth minute. If Diego was not in that Monterrey game, I think LAFC would have won. But big save by Crepeau there. Denny Bawanga, dang. Vela, Bawanga! Normally, Bawanga slots ones like that. Seventh minute. Eight minutes. Over the top. Hollingshead plays it down to Crepeau, and Crepeau acts like it was actually going to get touched. But, you know, good thing he got on it. Good thing he got on it. Steve Cherundolo, 5-0 in MLS Cup playoffs. 3 wins last year. 2 wins this year. Where do you think Joseph Martinez will go? Some people in the community saying he should come to Liga MX. I don't know where he's going to go. I have no idea. I would want him to... I don't know. The MLS server I'm in as a Galaxy fan, as the owner of it, and I said go LAFC in there and got called plastic. We'll just say you're rooting for Kellen Acosta. Just say Kellen Acosta's your boy. Just go say Kellen Acosta's your boy. Okay, Blitzo. Okay. I don't think we need to start going into smut territory here. I know it's MLS After Dark, but let's not. Hey, I'm happy for you, though. But they say a man doesn't kiss and tell, dude. You know. Or at least not like that. Vela. Corner. Header. Drop. I wouldn't get into smut territory. Trust me. 10 minutes. MLS After Dark. Tell us more. Damn it, Isiah. 0-0, 0-0. MLS After Dark. Well, it's definitely after dark. It's almost fucking December. Tenth minute. I mean, I'm happy for him. Atencio. $5,000. There's more, but no more I won't tell. So, I get you. I got you. That's all. Damn. I got you. Damn. All right. I got you. 11th minute. Oh, here comes a... Did I tell you guys I had to block a girl last week? No, Isiah, you didn't tell us. Acosta gets freaking basically just slapped in the face by Yeezus. Come on, Kellen, stand on business. Stand on business. Come on. Stand on business. Yeezus. I don't know. That should at least be a yellow card. Goal for LAFC. Really? 12th minute. Well, they deserve that if it is a goal. If there is a goal, they deserve it. They deserve it. 13th minute. Starts all the way at the back. I hope they score a goal. Yeah, I hope so. 13th minute. Chiellini. I don't know. I love Giorgio Chiellini, but I hope he doesn't start for the next 2 games. I feel like Giorgio Chiellini is going to screw over LAFC at some point. I have a bad feeling. This is not the Giorgio Chiellini I grew up watching. No. Go LAFC, says Ricardo. Leon 2-0 Santos. There we go. I told you Leon would win tonight. Go LAFC. Like, Giorgio is just, he's gotten old. You will do what? There's this one girl I met last week, same day thing, got. You will do what? The devil is still alive. Yeah, I wouldn't risk it. Was Mexico versus Honduras rigged? Yes. They should have blown the whistle before the Edson goal, and that second retake should have never happened. So I'm not going to say it was completely rigged, but there was definitely some help. Yeah, I wouldn't risk that, Isiah. You're smart to block her. Besides, if she's going to do that already, you know, Loco. don't plant a thing in Loco. I wouldn't, no. It's only going to end badly for you. Very badly. Don't plant in the Loco. It's not going to end. It's not going to end well for you. But I'm saying, especially not in the Loco. Because the way I read that, seems she jumped the gun. Seems like she heavily was jumping the gun. Ain't no well-adjusted person doing that. Ain't no well-adjusted person doing that. Sixteenth minute. The ref signaled for 2 more minutes after 9 minutes of stoppage was over. And nobody saw it. Like, nobody's talking about that. So, there you go. Exactly. I mean, yeah, the Luis Chavez goal was amazing. That's about it, though. 16th minute. Where are we going with this? Sixteenth minute, 0-0, settle. MLS After Dark's already taken over. It's too late. It's only 9 o'clock, but it gets dark way too early, so everything's MLS After Dark. Even in the West. The Mexican goalie moved early off the line on the last penalty, but that was okay. Exactly. Thoughts on the pots for the draw for Copa America? I'm good with them. Find out besides the draw starts on December 7th. We will be live for that draw, and we will recap it as well. And I'll be wearing the Canada jersey because we're still in the repechaje, and we should beat Trinidad. So, in all likelihood, we should be in that. We're basically in that draw. We should be in that draw. In all likelihood, we're pretty much getting drawn. Eighteenth minute corner. Mexico and the USMNT will have the easiest groups in Copa America. Probably, and Canada will we face Trinidad. Costa Rica faces Honduras. Look at the CONCACAF rank. It's about CONCACAF rankings. We're the highest. Trinidad's the lowest. Costa Rica and Honduras are in the middle. Huh. 19th minute. Canada should beat up Trinidad 4-5. Thoughts of the NBA in-season tournament? For me, I like the in-season tournament. I think it's kind of stupid to let the group games basically count as regular season games. And I think 4 teams to go to each conference's playoff bracket is kind of stupid as well. I think it should at least be 8 teams, but I think they want to see how it works. I think they're probably going to expand it at some point. Yellow card. There'll probably be an expansion at some point. Of course. That's going to be like the big tournament next year. I'd be stupid not to. So I'm going to cover that from pillar to post. I'm going to cover the Copa America from pillar to post. If it's USA, Mexico, Canada, Jamaica, Argentina, cover from pillar to post. Just like I did the Gold Cup. I'd be stupid to cover the Gold Cup from pillar to post, but not Copa America. So, available free kick here. The Euros is the one where you might have to question besides Italy and Croatia. Because I'll do some Croatia games because, again, the Croatians love me. But other than that, I'll try to cover more of the Euros, unlike 2021. But mostly Italy and Croatia, probably. Cross in. I mean, if you've noticed those videos that have things to do with Croatia, they do really well. The Canada-Croatia video, which is where it started, that did well. Croatia-Spain did well. Croatia-Morocco did well. Anything that had to do with Croatia during the World Cup, that was one of the best ones. Like Morocco and Croatia. Canada, of course. CONCACAF, of course. But especially Canada. And then of Croatia, Morocco. Like the World Cup, that's where the connections. I'd be like, if I was Jimmy Lozano, I'd be like, you're lucky. Good job getting on to Copa America and the Nations League finals. You saved my ass. If I was Rueda, I'd be freaking raging. Not at my players, but at the referees and the situation. I'd be raging. I'd be raging if I was him. Copa would be better for CONCACAF. That'd be cool. Honduras lost on Tuesday. It's in America, the Copa America, so. Copa America in America. 21st minute, 0-0, 0-0. But again, so when it comes to the Euros, I'm definitely going to do some Croatian games. I'm going to do Italy games, of course. But I'm going to do some Croatian games because that seems pretty smart. Leon 3-0. Of course, if I wanted to do African AFCON in January, I could do Morocco. That would be smart. If I did Morocco games during AFCON and Japan during the Asian Cup, which I might do that now that State's not going to have a bowl game. Might as well start my season with the NFL playoffs and some AFCON and Asian Cup and the World Junior Final and the National Championship. But, yeah. What's your prediction this match? I say LAFC 3-1. LAFC 3-1. We Croatians get together and watch Croatian internationals all over Southern Ontario, even last week when they played Latvia and Armenia. Happy to see them make the Euros automatically, though. Not have to play a playoff. So, maybe I'll be even smarter and help myself in January do a little bit better with some Moroccan games and some Japanese games. Qatar. Oh, yeah, they're in the Asian Cup, yeah. I have a little bit of a Qatari cadre as well, so I can do some Qatar games. But maybe. How we doing, Robert? Come on, LAFC, let's end Seattle season. I agree. 23rd minute. LAFC is playing pretty well, but it might be tighter than I expected. And Chiellini might screw them over a little bit. Huh. 24th minute. Watch East Rivers Hajduk split today. If Copa America invites Qatar, I'm going to lose it. That's not going to happen. At least not this year. I think we don't have to worry about that. Now, the 2025 Gold Cup, on the other hand, they're probably going to be there. I'm going to make the guess that Qatar is going to be there as one of the guests. Just my hunch. Japan and Qatar out of Asia. That's my guess. I wouldn't be surprised if Saudi Arabia goes instead of Japan, though. But I want it to be Japan and Qatar. Not because I want Qatar to be at the 2025 Gold Cup. I'm kind of tired of Qatar at the Gold Cup. But we damn well know that Qatar is getting invited. It was supposed to only be 2, but now they're going to have the mini World Cup as another test event in 25 as the Gold Cup. They're going to be there. But I want Japan to come over. I really do. And Italy. And England, because I want to see England fall flat on their face. In CONCACAF, it will be hilarious. Like to hear them sing "It's Coming Home," and then they lose the CONCACAF Gold Cup final and the easiest international trophy they'd ever win. It would be hilarious to see that go down. It would be hilarious. That video would do numbers. I don't give a shit. I hope so. I want Seattle to lose. I think we all do on this channel. Rueda's tactics were good. Well, I'd say good. Jimmy's? No. The subs weren't even that good either. England versus Italy part 2. I would also accept a Gold Cup final with Italy versus England, and England does it, or Italy does it again. By England does it again, I mean bottle it. Italy does it again by winning the trophy. I'm fine with Italy winning the Gold Cup. Of course I am. Fratelli d'Italia. Japanese top notch. And it would be even funnier if England lost the Gold Cup to Jamaica. Why? Because Jamaica, half of Jamaica's players are players that England didn't want. And if England lost to the players that Jamaica got because England didn't want them, oh, baby, that is schadenfreude. That would just be, woohoo! Whoa, boy. That is true. I like Spalletti. I think Spalletti is a good coach. I like Luciano Spalletti. He's a wonderful coach. I'm a fan of Spalletti. I think he was good with Napoli. I think he's doing good with the Azzurri. He's pushing them forward, and Chiesa's carrying again. Fidel Ambris, red card for Leon. Oh, they're still up 3-0, though, so they should be fine. 27th minute. Yeah, the CSA is horrible right now. Oh, England gets scored on by Flair and Balogun and Mikel Antonio. Oh, that would be so amazing. Like, that would just be, man. I want to see England get owned by all the CONCACAF players that England didn't want. So, Ike Ubo, I think we need Ike Ubo to score on England as well. We need this. I think we need this. Sadly enough, Tomori, I mean, they don't even really want him, but, you know, they cap-tied him, though. Shit. 28th minute. Southgate's a terrible manager. I agree. He's like Berhalter that wears a waistcoat. 28th minute, 0-0. If it can be Italy, of course. Pulisic and Balogun score with Gio Reyna, originally born in Sunderland, assists. Imagine if Jamaica puts a cherry on top against England by having Andre Blake score the winning goal against England. What? You're saying he goes Tim Howard? 29th minute. Lord, that'd be amazing. Exactly. If it was England, Jamaica in the Gold Cup final, that is what we would call everybody is Jamaica. Everybody's Jamaica. Playing forward. Nice. Hollingshead. Hollingshead to play forward to Tillman. Playing forward. Here's LAFC. Here's a good chance. LAFC. Shot. Goal. 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 Danny Bouanga. Goal. LAFC. What a run by Danny Bouanga. 1-0. He freaking loves the playoffs. He loves the big games. Danny Bouanga once again. Wow. All by himself. Burns down the wing, and that's the first one. LAFC 1-0. Danny Bouanga. Golden boot. Exactly. Hollingshead, Tillman, Bouanga. Nobody's there. Oh, Lord, man. Boom! Did you not watch the playoffs last year? Did you not watch CCL this year? Did you not watch the games actually won in Leagues Cup? Playoffs now? He loves the big games. He made a name in the playoffs last year. Danny Bouanga. He's also good in the regular games, but the big games, though, that's when he shines. I want to buy a Danny Bouanga jersey at this point. I do. 31st minute. I legitimately want to buy a Danny Bouanga jersey. I mean, I got to admit, out of MLS that isn't Toronto, even though I have teams I have soft spots for, I think Danny Bouanga is my favorite non-Toronto player in the league. I got to say, like, he always plays well. Like, I got to admit it. My favorite non-Toronto player in the league is Danny Bouanga. He's just, well, okay. Actually, my favorite non-Toronto, non-Messi player is Danny Bouanga. Let's scratch that. Non-Toronto, non-Messi, Danny Bouanga. So, if it ain't Messi, it's Danny Bouanga. Let's put it like that. I mean, Messi, of course, is obvious. So, basically, my second favorite player outside of Toronto is Danny Bouanga. But if it ain't Messi, Bouanga. Of course. Bouanga's a scoring machine. He's making the LAFC fans forget about Chicho Arango. You can't compare Balogun to Bouanga for sure. No, Bouanga's better than Balogun. Bouanga is better. Balogun, he was good in France. He's not even good this year, really. And for the USA, Balogun is just Like, he's not that guy. Bouanga's better than Balogun. I think so, at least. Bouanga's the one who should be playing in France. I know he came from France, but I'm talking about, like, Monaco. Bouanga's the one who should be playing in the Premier League. He's the one who should be playing in Europe. But Balogun's the one who should be playing in MLS. I don't think Balogun's the guy. I don't think so. Turns out I don't think he's the guy. I think the hype is going to fall flat for Balogun, I should say. The hype is falling flat for Balogun, in my opinion. So, yeah, I hope Tati Castellanos does get his permanent residency. Because I think Tati could steal the job from Balogun. Tati is him. Tati is him. Balogun is not. Bouanga plays for Gabon, so it doesn't matter. But when it comes to MLS, though. 1-0 in the 34th minute. Seattle's losing. You should be happy, Robert. 34th minute. Looks like Seattle's going to lose their, but he plays for Gabon. Denny Bouanga would be the best player for the USMNT if they were calling up a C team for a Gold Cup roster. Oh my God, the levels. Denny Bouanga would just, if he was on a C team, he shouldn't be on the C team. Like, Denny Bouanga would freaking, like, just imagine Denny Bouanga on a C team during a Gold Cup for the USMNT if he won called up for Gabon. Just imagine. Like, he would freaking, oh my God. Like, he would actually probably score a hat trick in every game, which Jesus Ferreira did for 2 games, but I'm talking about when things start to get harder, he'd still score a hat trick. 35th minute. But that's just my opinion. Waxing poetical about Denny Bouanga, I think he deserves it. $36 minutes. $36 minute. LAFC are stronger than Frisco. I probably, depending on how the schedule looks, I probably will. We got to see how the schedule looks. But if I have some open time, or I just have to do it in one video, I will do it. But I'll try. I think he'll join forces with France and Mbappe. Well, Denny would score on the islands like Trinidad, Grenada, like Jesus would probably be better. But he would also score on the good teams. 36 minute. João Paulo with a free kick, header, Elie to clear. Yeah, I think LAFC are going to win the cup again. Yeah, I think we're pretty much obvious going down the path of LAFC is going to win the cup again. Back to back. It's 1-0. 1-0. Golo. Oh, behind. No, it's still 1-0. Plays forward. Seattle over the top. It's out for a goal kick. .5 over. I would say probably. What type of group stage would Canada be in going to Copa America? Maybe Argentina and Brazil. We're probably going to get Argentina or Brazil. I just don't know which. Who you got for Champions League? Right now, I really... Let's see. For me, I think Real Madrid is still in there. City, I don't think they have it. I don't. Arsenal, no. For me, Bayern is probably the favorite, just basically in chances. Well, I think so. Like maybe in May or June. Herbert threw a pick to the defense. Oh, well, there you go. 39th minute. Herbert went and did it, didn't he? You think wins the games in a couple of days. Madrid, Bayern. I don't see Arsenal. Leipzig, no. Barca, no. I think it's Madrid or Bayern. Maybe Arsenal. Like, those are my 3 favorites right now. Other than that, free kick for João Paulo to win the UEFA Champions League. Other than that, it doesn't really seem like it's going to be But UEFA Champions League, I got Lazio over Celtic. I got Atletico over Feyenoord. I got Milan over Dortmund. I got Newcastle over PSG. I got City over Leipzig. I got Young Boys over Crvena Zvezda. I got Shakhtar over Antwerp. I got Barcelona over Porto. I got Galatasaray over United. I got Bayern over Copenhagen. I got Sevilla over PSV. I got Arsenal over Lens. I got Union Berlin over Braga. I got Madrid over Napoli. Real Madrid over Napoli. I got Inter over Benfica. And I got Real Sociedad over Salzburg. There you go. I don't think Barcelona beat Porto. Chiellini is down. Man United in 4th place. Please go to UEFA Europa League. Well, they couldn't even go to Europa League. They can't even go to Europa League if they're 4th. Speaking of Europa League, I got Freiburg over Olympiacos. I got West Ham over Bacca Topolo. I got Brighton over AEK Athens. I got Marseille over Ajax. I got Betis over Sparta Praha. I got Rangers over Aris Limassol. I got Atalanta over Sporting Clube de Portugal. I got Sturm Graz over Rakkau. Liverpool over Lask. Toulouse over Union Saint-Gilloise. Rennes over Haifa. Villarreal over Panathinaikos. Sheriff over Slavia Praha. Roma over Servette. Leverkusen over Haken. Karabag. Molde over Karabag. Chiellini down. He's back up. 41st minute. 1-0. Conference. I got Klaksvik over Slovan. I got Lille over Olympia Ljubljana. Ghent over Zorya. Maccabi Tel Aviv over Breidablik. Dinamo Zagreb over Astana. Victoria Pilsen over Balkani. Besiktas over Brugge. Bodo Glimt over Lugano. Be a throw in there. Well, they'll be in Champions League next year. Alkmaar over Zrinjiki. Mostar. Aston Villa over Legia Warsaw. Ferencváros over Kukariki. Fiorentina over Genk. Aberdeen over HJK. Frankfurt over PAOK. Fenerbahce over Nordsjælland. Ludogorets over Spartak Trnava. And there you go. So there's my predictions for next week in the UEFA tournaments. Could have at least got Wednesday, but, we'll do it anyway. 42nd minute. One 0 LAFC. They're holding on. They've been the better team. Chiellini's made them look a little bit shaky, but other than that, interesting. I don't think Barcelona will beat Atletico next Sunday. Diego Simeone will hunt Xavi and his nightmares. Galatasaray and Copenhagen are quite not bad. Leo Chu, Hollingshead, good defense. That'll be cleared. Good little block by Hollingshead to keep that. Crepeau to play it forward. 43rd minute. Seattle's win probability is down to 10.7. LAFC's win probability is up to 65.3. Extra time probability is down to 24%. Everton fans will probably support Galatasaray on Wednesday. I'm sure. Foul. Or that's advantage play. They'll play for it. 44th minute. They don't change. One of them's getting a red. Tolo. Atencio, no yellows, yeah. I think Seattle going to get a red. You're right. I think they're playing a bit too foul and rolled on. Ref missed it. Well, that's basically advantage anyway. Playing forward, cleared. "45th minute. Seattle playing too recklessly. I agree. 45th minute. How much stoppage time? Leo Chu. Good clearance. 45th minute. 1 minute of stoppage time. "30 seconds. "45th minute. Imagine if Jamaica somehow wins Copa America, England wins the Euro, and Jamaica wins the Finalissima match. Playing forward, cross in. Header. Good. Santos Laguna score. They got one back. Yeah, I don't think it really matters, though. It's halftime. Halftime. It is 1-0. 0-1 LAFC. With 45 minutes to go in the Western Conference semifinal. Looking like Houston, LAFC, and LA next Saturday. If things are to hold. Another 45 minutes to go. LAFC winning 1-0. 0-1 LAFC, Miedo Tiempo. Another 45 minutes to go. Denny Bwanga with one at the 30th minute. Should be interesting to finish off here. Another 45 to go. We'll take a short break at the half, talk about the stats, get this one going. But we'll be back in a short break. 1-0 LAFC. Another 45 minutes. Sit tight, be back. We're back from the stats at the half. Oh. Back from the stats at the half. Crew vs. Houston final. Crew wins. Cujo hat trick. I could see it. 61% possession to 39% possession. 5 shots to 4. 3 shots on goal to 1. 246 accurate passes to 141. 87% to 77. 7 fouls to 6. 3 corners to 0. 5 shots to 4. 3 shots on goal to 1. 284 passes to 182. 87% pass accuracy to 77%. 8 throws to 9. 0 offside to 0. 2 yellows to 0. 0 red cards to 0. 0-1. 0-1 LAFC. I think LAFC's played the better team. I think they've played the better team. I think they're the better side. I think LAFC's been better offensively. I think they've been tougher offensively. Better team. I don't see why they wouldn't have been. Ravens are doing what they need to do. I think they've been the better team, LAFC. They've been better throughout the game. Throughout the season. I wouldn't say throughout the season, but throughout the game, they've been better. They've been stronger. They've been tougher. All that stuff. To me, I think LAFC should win this. I think Seattle, they look like they're the second best team in their own house. They've had moments, but they look like the second best team in their own house. So that's my thought process, at least. For me, it's hard to go against Seattle because I like the way their fans support. But I'm rooting for LAFC. I want them to be champs again. Exactly. LAFC puts 3 or 4, hopefully, because that's what I picked. That's what I said would happen. Hopefully, because that's what I said would happen. Second half about to start. Whoever wins this game gets Houston, yes. And Houston will be going to whoever wins. But we got a second half to start. Second half about to start, but we're still waiting for it. Thinking about hustling, thinking about a French hot chocolate and croissant. That actually does sound pretty good. That does sound good, yeah. Second half about to start. Second half about to start. Here we go. I need Seattle to beat Cincinnati. Seattle can't even beat LAFC. What do you mean they're going to beat Cincinnati? Second half about to start. Second half about to start. Good vibes. Seattle wins. I need you to take that comment back. I'll do it. Don't worry. But I don't think I'm going to need to take it back. So, here we go. And we're off in the second half. 45 minutes away at the very least. In the next 45 minutes, we'll know our next .45th minute. Waiting for another 45 minutes less, almost, to get to the next, to see who will be the finalists. Western Conference. People in the Western Conference final, of course. Western Conference finalists, technically, yeah. And then MLS Cup finalists. Saved there by Fry. .46 minute. Winner hosts Houston next Saturday. Ain't that funny? If LAFC goes back to the conference final, they'll have to host another team from Texas to get to the final. 3-2 Leon, not over yet. Be interesting. Cross in. Crepeau. Doesn't get there. There's a viral spot called Angelina. They got a cafe in Paris and NYC. They got a French hot chocolate that's so viral. 48th minute. Seattle playing forward. They don't just sell hot chocolate and croissants. They got sandwiches and even a cheeseburger for when Andy Reid gets hungry. And no matter if you go to, like, wait, is that a cheeseburger that Andy Reid loves, or are you just making an Andy Reid joke? Playing forward, that'll be free kick for LAFC. Andy Reid joke. There we go. Paris or the NYC location, the waiters are French. Yeah, I don't know French. That's a problem. Quebecois, maybe, or not. Crepeau plays it forward. Ha! He's got to spend the extra $5 million a year somewhere. Might as well be Milwaukee. Wisconsin is good at taking money from fibs. Touche. The New York City location speaks English, though. Oh, well, there you go. Fibs. When I go to New York City, I'm going to Angelina. I mean, I might as well. If I go to New York, yeah, I'll probably go too. '50th minute. One 0 52nd minute. I'm gonna have to check that out. Crepeau with a goal kick at the 52nd minute. Still 1-0. Crepeau talking to the ref. 1-0. Crepeau with a goal kick. Why not the game? It's called a watch-along. If I show the game, I get a copyright strike. So it's basically like a radio broadcast. You watch the game and listen to me. Or just listen to me in general. I don't know. I'm funny anyway. 52nd minute. The location is called Angelina Paris Bryant Park if you want to look it up online or social media. '53rd minute. 1-0 LAFC. Still, Seattle playing forward. They've definitely taken the advantage as this half is gone. Rolled on. Have you ever tried Maman in NYC? It's a French bakery. I've never been to New York, but I guess I need to try all these places if I do go. Or who am I kidding? When I go. When I go. 54th minute. But I've never been to New York, so. '54th minute. Good cross. Murillo. Corner. Corner for Seattle. Cross in, headed away. Player down for LAFC. João Paulo played it in. Beautiful play, but it was cleared away. But Nico Ladero about to come on for Seattle. But with that being said, plays forward. '56th minute. Love Home Alone. The best movie. #1 character is the guy with a creepy smile when chases Kevin when he stole the credit card. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get this one going. Leo Chu is coming off for Nico Ladero. The 57th minute. Ladero is on. Maybe for his last appearance in Rave Green, depending on what happens. '57th minute. '58th minute. 58th minute, we got rolled on, crossing. Oh, what a clearance. I thought, damn, that was about to go absolutely off the rails. Wow. Luckily, LAFC does not allow one there. 58th minute. Playing forward LAFC, or Seattle playing forward, but LAFC trying to clear. There we go. Thank goodness. I was like, damn. LAFC is starting to turtle a bit. I don't like the way this looks. Cross. LAFC is starting to turtle a bit. I don't like this. I don't like this. '59th minute. I think LAFC is starting to turtle. I don't know why you would do that with a 1-0 lead in the playoffs against a team like Seattle. I don't know why you do that, but go off. Go off. Letting Seattle hold the possession. Not a good idea. Not a good idea. Like when Toronto dominated the first half in Seattle during the 2019 MLS Cup, then the second half, Seattle just overran them. LAFC needs another goal. Even then, that may not be enough. I mean, at this point, 60 minutes, I think another goal would be enough, but it's gonna be uncomfortable for Seattle LAFC as this game keeps going. Rusnak. Oh no. Chiellini with a bad slide, but he ends up clearing it. And Chiellini gets brought down. Bouanga gets called for the foul. Or at least they stop the play. Chiellini goes down. But good defensive play there. Hope it doesn't turn out like the Monterrey game for LAFC. I mean, it probably will. Leon are now 8th place and face Club America. They survived 3-2 Leon full time. Leon's in the Liga proper. And then they're going to get shuffled out by America. And then they'll play again in the Club World Cup. Good clearance. No penalty. Man, Chiellini, you know what? He's actually had some really good plays. In this game. 61st minute. Chiellini's had some really good plays in this game. He's definitely calmed down a bit. That's cool. That is interesting. 61st minute. Chiellini got all ball. Now Seattle's pissed off. I don't know if it's about the Chiellini play. Yeah, he got all ball. Then rolled on, went down. Even then, it would have been a free kick. All ball. You know what's cool? On Reddit, our picks, there is a 2007 McDonald's menu on there. That's cool. 62nd minute. This is unacceptable. Unacceptable condition. Unacceptable. Well, Seattle's not in the Club World Cup this year, unless you're talking about 2025. Unacceptable condition. Unacceptable. Corner for LAFC. Saved by Fry. Yeah, like on Reddit. Our picks. They have a picture of 2007 McDonald's like menu, like the drive-through menu. Stephen Fry's mad. Well, I understand why, but he shouldn't be. 63rd minute. 1-0 LAFC. I don't think Seattle will ever beat Man City. I agree. This is funny. NYCFC Reddit posts, imagine having 3 of these bad boys above your crest and it's asterisk. It's just a picture of an asterisk. Because, you know, Philadelphia's like 3-time deserving champions, you know. I didn't think they would say that about this year, but the last 2 years, yeah. Hmm. 64th minute. Jackson Reagan is down. Man City will crush Seattle and Leon. Haas. 10th place in the Constructors' Championship. And there's like nails in the mag. Ha, ha, ha. Well, I should say it should have been a foul, but maybe did Roldan sell that a bit? Yeah, but it would have been a free kick anyway. Would have been a free kick anyway. One of the Sounders players has an Among Us tattoo. Among Us. Among Us. It is Among Us. Philadelphia Championship, jersey number 0. Well, there you go. Among Us. Among Us. I didn't think it was a foul. I mean, MLB Portland versus Seattle. I'd love to see Portland get an MLB team. I would love to see it, to be honest. '66th minute. (1-0). Still very rough between LAFC and Seattle, but LAFC is holding on. 66th minute. '66th minute. Games are going. 3 Sounders yellow. Somebody's going to get a red card. I don't care. One of the Sounders are going to get a red card. In my opinion, they're going to get a red card. '67th minute. Somebody's getting a red card. I can tell you that now. A Sounder is going to get a red card. I have a feeling this game's going to get either a second yellow or a straight red, but somebody's getting sent off on Seattle. Somebody's getting sent off. '67th minute. They're playing dirty. I think the Sounders are playing dirty, yeah. '68th minute. But I think Seattle playing dirty. Good play by Hollingshead. Good play. It's a goal kick. I mean, LAFC are holding down a good enough, but they're definitely turtling. I mean, Hollingshead playing good. He's good. Vikings or Bears tomorrow? Vikings. I got Josh Dobbs. Josh Dobbs. Not a game I expected. That it was 1-0. Is that what you're saying? You didn't expect that? Bend but don't break. They need to score a second to make it safe. I mean, the longer this goes, '69th minute. Cripps. Here's a free kick for Seattle. Ladero to take it, and he's taking a long run from the touch line. Or about to take a long run from the touch line. Header. Horrible, horrible, horrible free kick. We all know 1-0 doesn't mean game over, but the longer this game goes, the pretty much means it does. Tillman. Bouanga. Can he do it again? He still has the ball. Tillman. Vela. Vela! Blocked for a corner. That was LA's first really big attack of the half. 70th minute. TFC should get Duje Kaletakar. He's not happy at Leon, and his value is a bargain now. TFC need a quality center back. I agree. I think Duje would be a good center back for TFC. I think he would be good, and I agree. Leon sucks. He's not happy there. We could get him for cheap, maybe even less than DP salary, even though there's a fourth DP. I think he'd be great. Rui Diaz is about to come on for a Tensio. Yeah, I agree. I like Duje Kaletakar. I like him. I think he's a good player. He's always been a good player. I think he still has some quality left. So I think he's got some quality left. And I don't think he turned out like Hedges or I don't think he would turn out like Hedges or O'Neal or Salcedo. I think he would actually be pretty good. I don't see how this one could blow up in our face. Mabaka and Kaletakar would be amazing together, I think, personally. I would enjoy to see Mabaka and Kaletakar play together. I think they'd be good together as a center back duo. I think they would be good together, personally. Mabaka needs a guy kind of like Kaletakar next to him. Mabaka's kind of like the Mavinga of that duo in a way. Even though he's a lot taller and he has a bigger body, he can use his body as well, so that's a good thing. But he's very fast. I think Mabaka's very fast. He can push the ball forward. He can take some risks. Kaletakar stays home. I think it works perfectly, personally. Croatia have dozens of fullbacks now that are high quality. I would be okay to have a Croatian fullback on our team. We could find one. Of course, I want Richie Larea back, but Franklin and a Croatian fullback, and we get rid of Petretta. That sounds good to me. Van de Beek, not happy at United. TFC could get him. I don't really want Van de Beek. I really don't want Van de Beek. I think Coelho's better. Look at Spurs. They're falling apart without healthy center backs. I think everybody falls apart without healthy center backs. You'd be lucky if you don't. 73rd minute. Corner. If LAFC wins, I win an 8-leg parlay. How much? How much do you win if you get LAFC winning? How much do you win? '73rd minute. Cripps take the goal kick over the bar. 74th minute. Mucho dinero. 74th minute. Yeah, I figured that. $74 minutes in. 5 for this 8-leg, I'll win 280. That's still a pretty good Sunday. 74th minute. Oh. 74 minutes in. The end of the last 15. '75th minute. Hmm. 13 fouls, 12. Lucic can't get a sniff as a fullback on Croatia. Destroyed Chelsea last year with Dinamo. When will LAFC make subs? I don't know. But, I mean, sometimes I've seen Sharundalo be stubborn. I think he should stop being stubborn, but he's being stubborn. He's going full Bob Bradley. 75th minute. 15 more. Still kind of miss Carlos Vela at Real Sociedad along with Griezmann, but thankfully they have Kubo. Header. Lodero. Shot! Cleared off the line! 15 more minutes plus stoppage time. Whoa. 3-leg parlay, 25, 160. So 280 plus 60. That's 340. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. Shot. Cripps. Header. Off. Cripps. That'll be a foul. Okay, good. I was like, Elia's like, you know what? I'm just going to go full Maradona. Full Luis Suarez. No, it was blown dead. I was like, okay, good. I mean, yeah, I kind of feel like Cripps got bowled over. You kind of had to call that. You had to call that on Jackson Reagan. He bowled him over. Like, if you didn't call that as a foul. There we go. 14 minutes to go plus stoppage time. 1-0 LAFC. Thank God. Three-leg parlay was Orlando Magic. Eagles money line and Ravens money line. Pretty good. You know, Seattle's knocking at that door. I'm not going to say no. Mateusz Bogus for Vela's the sub. Well, hey, there's your sub. Bogus coming in for Vela. They could. I wouldn't be shocked if they did. I'm going to say it's 50-50. I'm going to say it's 50-50 with the way Seattle's playing and the fact LAFC is pretty much just turtled. So, Poland for Mexico coming on. So, 4 substitutes remaining for LAFC. 12 more minutes plus stoppage time. Can LAFC hold on? That's their plan. They've been turtled all half. They've had only really one good chance off of Vela's foot to get a second goal here, and they haven't. Oliveira has an injury, and Chiellini's old and playing on turf. Got to think about that, too. Chiellini's bleeding like crazy. Man, his knee is red. It looks like he got skinned. Like, Chiellini looks like he skinned his knee. They're telling him to get checked. Get his knee cleaned off. Ravens money line, Eagles money line, Magic money line, Celtics money line, Cleveland money line, Brooklyn money line, Houston money line, LAFC money line. Is MLS Cup on national TV? No, it's just on season pass, which is stupid. Like, really? I think that's kind of stupid that it's just on season pass. But then again, the Leagues Cup final was just on season pass. So what do I know? Like, if I'm Apple TV, like if I'm MLS, I let the MLS Cup be free, at least this year, to get people to buy season pass for next year. Because that I think you should. Should they just sub off Chiellini to preserve him? I say yes, but at that point, you're bringing on somebody with 6 minutes left plus stoppage time. And, I mean, at that point, might as well just go full 90. Shot. Oh, what a save, Crépeau. Crépeau, what a save. Corner. Houston was their last one. So they're not doing a Western Conference or the Eastern Conference final. It's just straight up Apple from the rest of the time. Cross in. Brought down. Corner. Saved. LA need more defensive subs. I agree, but are they going to do it? They should have brought him on when they brought on Bogus, in my opinion. 10 more minutes to go. In my opinion, they should have brought him on when they brought on Bogus. What's the point of the Fox deal? I don't know. If you're just going to play regular season games and some Leagues Cup games on Fox, you shouldn't even be putting games on Fox. Like, I know Fox barely. So much signal loss with Apple. Wish they were more consistent. LAFC need to stop being so conservative. Worst thing could happen is they go to extra time. 9 shots to 6. But as of now, it looks like they're going to hold. Throw in for Seattle. 9 minutes to go plus stoppage time. There's games on Fox like the NFL. I'm talking about it. It's on a Saturday, one. Second of all, it's not even conference. There's no college football that Saturday on Fox, even though it would be on FS1 anyway. Of course, next Saturday, yes. But the Saturday after, which is MLS Cup, no. Shot. Oh! Over the bar. That's another corner. Crépeau with another big save. Maxime Crépeau. I don't care. He's man of the match at this point. Maxime Crépeau. He's back. He's back. Crépeau. Cross. Header. Big man Crépeau. Big man Crépeau. 8:30 left in this game plus stoppage time. Eight out of 10 on my sofa score. Yeah, it sounds about like man of the match to me. That should be a foul. Throw in for Seattle, you're out of your mind. 8 minutes to go. Still 1-0. My opinions are sometimes different, but to me, I think Crépeau, I'm glad I agree with sofa score. And let's see. 8.2. Yeah, Font Mob has him as man of the match too. LAFC win, says Danny. Don't be so quick to jump. 83rd minute. Don't jump to conclusions. 5 saves by Cripps. Not yet, at least. And that's going to be a free kick. 83rd minute. LAFC would have lost if they started McCarthy. I didn't think McCarthy was going to start many games after Cripps came back. I'm glad they didn't start him. Like, Cripps is one of the best goalkeepers in the league. Still is. Even though he just came back from a broken leg, he's got back to form pretty quickly, in my book. I think he's gotten back to form pretty quickly. Which I should care, which I do care, because he's a Canadian backup and honestly should be the starter. Because Borjan sucks. Or I should say Borjan, his age is showing. I shouldn't say. He does suck now, but his age is showing. Cripps. Cripps goal kick, 84th minute. 6 minutes to stoppage time. Cripps gets a yellow card for time wasting. Cripps. Well, yeah. One of my guys will win the cup if LAFC wins. That is true. By that I mean Canadian. LAFC 1 shot on target. Seattle's win probability is 0.9%. Free kick for LAFC. Imagine if it was Drake Calendar. He would have won the game himself, too. '85th minute. LAFC set piece. I want to cry, says Risklander. Why? What about Dane St. Clair? Cripps better. But Dane St. Clair will probably be more at the World Cup. I don't know. I think they could both. One of them starts at least at the World Cup, and then St. Clair takes over fully. He's not completely at his prime, but he's really good now. So if he doesn't fall off, he should be going into the late 20s, early 30s, the starter, St. Clair. But still get some good time as a backup until then. But Cripps has a couple of years. But it's good to have a discussion. I never noticed Ruidiaz is not a starter. Yellow card for Palacios. This game's getting a bit chippy. 86 minutes, 4 minutes to go. Plus stoppage time. Yeah, but Ruidiaz has gotten worse as time's gone on. '87th minute. I just realized Leon's not good enough to beat Man City. There we go. Finally. I still hope they try, but header. Cleared. 87th minute. '87th minute. '87. Woo! Shot, goal! Goal! Oh, offside. Oh, they almost had me. Paco X says Tigres was closer, losing 1-0 to Bayern in the final. Yeah, I remember that game. Ruidiaz fumbled the bag, handball. I was like, okay, handball. I was like, oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Yeah, handball. Ruidiaz touched it. Ruidiaz accidentally handled it, but it was a handle nonetheless. Handled. 88th minute. It was handled by Ruidiaz. I'm surprised. 2 minutes to go plus stoppage time. It was a handball. 88th minute. Playing forward. Here comes Christian Oliveira. Oliveira with 1 more minute to go plus stoppage time. Again, don't jump to conclusions. There's still time to at least get an equalizer. I thought y'all were going to get piped. So you know what? I'm going to give you at least Seattle fought harder than I expected. Something about the playoffs in Seattle. I don't know why. 1 minute to go. Not saying they were going to win, or are going to win, but Seattle fought harder than I expected. They didn't go down easy, and I thought they would have. I'm not saying LAFC is not a favorite anymore, but Sergey Palencia and Aaron Long. Oh, God, no! You might as well just keep everybody on for like 6 minutes. Sharundalo. See, this is why I say don't jump to conclusions. Sergey Palencia, the man who got burnt like toast by Monterrey, and Aaron Long, the worst center back I've ever seen. One of the worst center backs I've seen in my life. So there you go. How much stoppage do you think? I say about 5 or 6 minutes. Timothy Tillman, off. I'm going to guess Kalini off as well. 90th minute. Palencia on. Palencia's on. Wait, they didn't take off. Oliveira off. For Long. Chiellini's still on. Well, okay, well, you know what? That might work. And Reed Baker-Whiting is on for Nuhu. Reed Baker-Whiting is on. 90th minute throw-in. 30 seconds in. 8 minutes of stoppage time. Lord. 8 minutes of stoppage time. See, I told you don't jump to conclusions. Aaron Long can screw something up in 8 minutes. Bogus turns and runs, and he gives it straight away. Jesus, Lord. 91st minute. Still 1-0 for LAFC. Cleared, and Rui Diaz picks it up. 8 minutes. What did LAFC waste time like that? They're about to get Mexico'd. They're about to get, or I should say they're about to get Honduras. What is Steve Sharundalo doing bringing in Aaron Long? I have no idea. 91st minute, 7 minutes to go. Probably to 98-30, but, you know. Ninety-second minute. Ninety-second minute. 6 minutes to go. Aaron Long's the defensive sub. They got to lock it down, so this is the time for that. But yeah, Aaron Long sucks, though. Saludos, Amadeus. Saludos. Hola, Colombia. Hola, Colombia. 92nd minute. But Aaron Long sucks, though. It's a back 3, not a back 4 now. Aaron Long still sucks. That's out for a corner. Short corner cross. Header cleared. Good. Long clearance. Long clearance from Bogus. Ooh, boy. 93rd minute. Dude, if Honduras would have parked the bus at the 90th minute, they would have won. Instead, they sent the long ball just so Mexico could take it and scored. Should they even have played that long is the question. "93rd minute. Oh! Murillo thinks he got fouled. They want a defender to defend. One of my friends saw The Marvels. They said it was a good movie. "94th minute. Whatever. Yeah, but they did see it. One of my friends did see The Marvels over the bar. I think it's a goal kick, but he didn't touch it, but it did go over the bar. But here's a corner. 4th minute of stoppage time. Halfway there. Picked up by Crapo! 4 minutes to go. But, yeah, they said that The Marvels was a good movie. I didn't care what they said because I wasn't going to watch it. Not because of what's in it. I just don't like Marvel movies that don't have Dave Bautista in it. Or Iron Man. That's about it. I do like Robert Downey Jr. I do. But Dave Bautista, if it doesn't have Dave Bautista or Robert Downey Jr., I don't want to watch it. So, is Deadpool Marvel? Or is that DC? I do like Deadpool, but that's DC, right? Deadpool's DC, right? Marvel's going downhill fast. Well, I never liked the Marvel movies, or most of them. Most of them. I'm just a wrestling fan, so I watch the ones with Dave Bautista in it. And I like Robert Downey Jr. because I like Robert Downey Jr. I think he's a good actor. Other than that, I could care less. 95th minute. I do like DC a bit more, but even then, superhero movies aren't just my cup of tea. Headed, cleared. 96th minute. 2 more. Deep breaths. Have you seen Batman 2022? It's a horror movie. Deadpool's Marvel. Well, I like Deadpool too, so Deadpool as well. Guardians of the Galaxy, Iron Man, and Deadpool. That's the only ones I'll watch. Excited for Joker 2? Yeah, I am. Bouanga saved by Fry. Messi better than Marvel's. Deep breaths. I haven't seen Batman. I want to see it. I think Batman 22 is the one that has Robert Pattinson as Batman, right? 96th minute. I need to see it. I haven't seen it, but I know Robert Pattinson played Batman, which is why I want to see it. I'm a twihard. Blame my mother. I'm a twihard. Blame my mother. Of course I want to see Robert Pattinson play Batman. Team Edward. Team Edward. Free kick here for Seattle, the 97th minute. I don't blame you. Interesting. 97th minute. Shot over the bar. '97th minute. A minute to go. The refs should keep adding time until Seattle makes a goal like it's Mexico's game. I didn't mean it in a bad way. I didn't blame her in a bad way. I was just saying there's a reason I'm a twihard. It's not because I wanted to watch them. It's not because I got into it. It's because she got me into the movies. I'm not mad about it, though. I love the Twilight Saga. I'm not mad about it, though. One minute away from a Flounders crash out. You love to see it. 98th minute. Stephen Fry to play the ball in pretty quickly because he has to. 20 seconds. When the Twilight Saga came out, I was 8. New Moon when I was 9. Eclipse when I was 10. Oh, wait, no. Hurricane Alex was 2010, wasn't it? Yeah. Part 1. Breaking Dawn Part 1, I was 11. Part 2, I was 12. What do you mean? 98th minute. It's the 98th minute. 30 seconds over full time. And they're going to call it. It's full time. LAFC wins 1-0. Wasn't the easiest win. I expected them to pipe out Seattle. But no, they win 1-0. They're through, though. Seattle's eliminated. LAFC will go and host Houston next weekend. LAFC is through 1-0. GG's. LAFC is through. Goodbye, Seattle. There you go. LAFC did what they needed to do. Exactly. Bawanga and Crepeau, the heroes. Everybody else, not so much. That is 3-1 on my predictions. Not bad, though. Okay, that's correct. That's going to be... Oh. There you go. Yeah, 9 out of 17. There we go. So 9 out of 17 on my full predictions. There we go. Houston played better than LA tonight. I agree. But I did get it correct over here. 3 out of 4. Okay. Okay, good. I just want Acosta gone. Cincinnati going to take an L. Well, we'll find out. They should, to be honest. They should. LAFC. But I got 3 out of 4 on my predictions. Yeah, there we go. So, with that being said, if you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification. Once subscribe. Send some chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put us in play. Share, friends, and family. All that great stuff. I shall see you within the hour for the review of this match. LAFC wins 1-0. There we go. So I'll see you within the hour. Congratulations to LAFC. Commiserations to Seattle. See you within the hour. There you go. I'm running. I'm out. Peace. See you later. Goodbye, Seattle. Commiserations, but goodbye. Congratulations, LAFC. LAFC versus Houston in the Western Conference Final. Houston being hosted by LAFC. There it is. There it is. I'm Ron and I'm out. Peace. See you later.